Fill her up.
You're listening to the GaS Digital Network.
What's up? I'm Gay Blind Mike, and I'm here with my girlfriend who has boobs.
Yes, I do have boobs.
It rocks. Do you think it's bad that we had sex in Lewis's office?
No, if anything, he would encourage it. He said that.
He said that, but does he mean that?
Oh.
This week on The Thing Is...
Ding.
Ding! Oh, is that the bell? I can't see. Natalie, move me to your nipples again so I can ding it.
What the hell? What the hell?
Ding! We had Shannon, who was incredible. And then we had the fat fuck fig. Bye, guys. Watch That's Hot.
Mike's about to chew me out, everyone. I'm in trouble. This is the principal's office.
You are in so much trouble.
Hey, can you shut the door? Please? Thank you.
I hate him.
In my regular spot. Except for some reason on this show, I'm on the other side of the screen. Explain that, atheists. Explain that, atheists.
You're gonna need
Thanks,
God.
Obama.
Very good.
Damn.
We have new ACs in here.
AC/DC. R.I.P. Ozzy, right?
I don't know a lot, but I know that that's not true. This is my 4th podcast of the day.
Oh, that's what we're about to talk about.
I'm running on fumes. Oh, wait, why? Why am I being chewed out?
Well, Jorge needs to be involved in this. Jorge.
Oh, this is why you're chewing me out? I thought you were going to chew me out for running late on my previous podcast.
So I want to say,
I'm scared.
what was it, Thursday? Or sometime during the week, Jorge says, hey, just a heads up, you're supposed to be on the gate on Thursday. And I'm like, oh? And he was like, yeah, 4 p.m., they want you on the gate with Natalie. And I said, okay.
Did they tell you that?
You gave me enough notice. I'll pencil that in. I come to Jorge yesterday. I say, hey, or you were here, right?
Nope.
When were you here?
You texted me.
Oh, did I text you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I said to Jorge yesterday, I said, hey, Mr. Jorge, just confirming that I'm still on the gate on tomorrow. And he says, nope, I don't think so. And I text Nat, and she says, oh, I'm only on.
That's not what I said. Those aren't my words. I said, I think it's just me, but you should ask them.
I think it's just me.
I said, all I know, I go,
Why are you yelling?
because I'm mad at him.
I'm mad at you.
Why are you mad at me? You said I thought we were supposed to be guests, and I go, did they tell you that? All I know is that Gio told me to come through.
So you could not just independently say, is this also with Mike? You know, we have a network show. Maybe we should both be on to, promote it.
Yeah, get in here. Sabrina had the same gripe with me.
Would that not go through your
Sabrina
mind?
had the great, well. Sabrina had the same gripe with me. Is it on?
The turn tables in the
Sabrina
hottest
texted
manner.
me.
Sabrina's here to weigh in as well.
Relevant.
You have done it again, traitor.
And
You
now
have done it again.
not only did you go on that show, but then that caused you to be late to this show and not prepare any material.
Oh, you should have seen her at the show before.
Yeah, also true. I was not prepared for that, and I was late for that.
So this is not your day so far.
But she's the new star. She's the new star.
Diva, selfish.
Diva.
Jorge, you're also in trouble here.
Yeah, so?
No, well,
Jorge also could have been like, hey, I got Mike. I'm the producer of this show. I booked you guys a guest.
it's weird to me that I have to be the third party to just go and text Gio to be like, hey, Can I beg
To be
be on
fair,
your show?
can I
when you
defend
guys
myself?
already were
I'm
in the
with
middle of
you.
this
Can I defend
conversation.
myself?
High five me or I will kill you.
And then they say to me out there, they go to me, I'm mad at them too, because they go, oh no, we defended you on the episode. Defended me from what, first of all?
Whoa.
No, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. No, they fucking didn't. They did not defend me. We're already in our first show. This is Gas Digital Now, the Gas Digital wrap-up show. We talk about all the hot goss that happened on the network this
I'm
week.
sick of it. This is some LA
they
shit.
did not defend you.
This is some Hollywood LA shit.
It really is.
They did not
Comedy
defend you.
Mothership, Green Room.
This is Trader Season 5 over here.
Yeah,
That's what
Sabrina
this
was
is.
just saying on our episode of That's Hot with Natalie DeChico and Sabrina Piper, and Natalie DeChico. She was the first host. Her name goes
This
first.
is a battle over 60 views.
Oh my
between
God.
3 shows.
Wait, even worse.
Even worse.
You said your name first?
Diva.
It's getting to her head, dude.
Diva. She thinks
I
she's a
am
real
no-
housewife.
I know. Hello.
I'm like,
You
do
live
we?
on the Jersey Shore.
Grab the chair. We need to throw a chair. Call Andy Cohen right now.
I'm gonna flip the fucking table. I swear to God, this prostitution whore.
May I defend myself? I didn't think they really wanted me on until I followed up today. Because all Gio told me was, come through. So I go, oh, okay. And then I'm working around my dog sitting job today. I left by the way, I had 5 shows and 2 jobs today. I'm working around. No, you can take it. Hey, you can take it. You want it?
Clip it. I need
I
that for later.
got here. I didn't get here. I'm deeply scared and uncomfortable.
What?
Everyone looking at me and being mad at me.
This is a learning.
Oh
lesson.
no, I've been perceived and now be perceived negatively. Oh no.
Jorge, get out!
We're teaching you. He was doing a good Serafina impression.
I'll leave 2. I'll leave 2. You'll fix it up by your 5th show today.
I know, no, I'm progressively getting worse.
It's me, funny girl with tits that, funny girl with tits
Part of
that.
the problem was great, and it's just been downhill ever since. I didn't even know I was going to be on the gate until today, and
That's
then
a
I
lie.
texted Gio.
Now you're just lying? You absolutely, we just talked about how this is a discussion. If I knew earlier in the week, you definitely knew.
On the gate yesterday night. Do you actually want me on tomorrow, or do you have other guests? And he goes, nah, it's you and Temple.
You could have, what? You could have asked. You still
After
could have
he
asked.
already booked somebody else?
It's a network show. It's not weird. They've had 5 guests on before in recent history.
I feel like it was overstepping. Don't not be listening, bro. Put your fucking headphones on.
I'm saying you could have added.
I feel like I was overstepping enough forcing on my way on.
What, you were booked. That's
I
not
wasn't booked. I
forcing.
said, let me fucking on for once. I was not booked.
You said let me on for one.
I said, let me on for once. Fuck you. You thought they reached out to me? Absolutely not.
So that's even worse. That
I go,
means that you say let me on, but
Thursdays.
not my co-host, so we can promote our show that we've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's even worse.
Oh, you think I'm just going to go on and not mention our show, not promote my show?
but the idea of promotion is you have the other co-host on to show the dynamic and kind of, promote it with the other person that's on there.
Jorge goes Thursdays before 6 and Gio goes 4 to 6. And I go, now you'll have I was joking. I go, now you'll have no excuse not to have me on. And Gio goes, come through this week.
And there's where is your perfect time
And
to say,
I went,
can Mike come on too?
I didn't know
I've
that was
tried to
real. I
book-
thought that was like how you go to someone and you go, oh yeah, come over. Hoping that they don't follow up on it.
For a booking with the studio. It's not like it's a house. That's a lie. That's absolutely a lie.
I actually took it that way.
So if your dentist says that to you when you have a cleaning, you're just going to assume that they were just kidding?
I don't think that's nearly a fair comparison to make. Because they could just not want me on. They could just not fucking want me on their show. And I thought he was like embarrassed to tell me to fuck off. That's why I waited until last night to be like, is this real or can I make other plans?
I think that's not true. I think you kind of wanted to go on by yourself.
I didn't want to go on by myself, but I also was okay with it. I just didn't want to overstep.
So here's my request that I think would be a good resolution to this. If you can get us on one of the 3 Here's the Scenario Boy podcast, either Beautiful Boys, Sag Daddy the Pod, or Co-Host Wanted together, all is forgiven. I know you have a contact for at least one of those. So if
I thought you were going to say maybe Zach's Morning Zoo, which I can more realistically swing.
Sure, yeah, but I mean...
Would that count? Would that qualify?
Well, it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's
certainly a higher profile show.
Agreed, but also there's less crossover.
True. Good point. Good point.
If we go to those other shows, we might get some new fish in the
good point.
net. I've reached out to some of my Philly friends, so hopefully we'll be on there soon. I wanted to do it after our vacation so we have something to talk about.
Here's the truth. I feel like a beggar trying to be on any show. That's why I tried with the lowest hanging fruit with On the Gate.
But you feel comfortable enough to do it, obviously.
As a joke, I said, haha, now you have to have us on. I'm too scared to go, hey, can you book us on your show?
I'm also a little bit more upset because this isn't the first time this has happened.
When was the first time this happened?
You've also been on the Gate without me and other times, and maybe
when I produced it
as a guest.
Yeah, but while I was their producer, and they were desperate for a co-host, and they just pulled me in that day.
While I was there.
Were you there?
Yes.
I have a question. Why is it my responsibility to book you on shows?
Because you're in their group chat already. I would have to separately then reach out to Derek and Gio, create a new group chat with all of you guys. It's a lot easier if you're already in a group chat with them and they're a network show to be like, hey, we want to promote together.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't think that this was real until last night when I got the text. But I never once said, no, you can't be on with me. And I also never went, I didn't know that they had booked you. When you said, oh, it's going to be the two of us, I said, oh, that's awesome that they asked you, that they had the forethought to fucking book you with me.
That's why I'm confused with Jorge also. But then he just left.
Jorge, they're talking about us out there. It's so insane to keep going with this.
Because I'm confused. If this wasn't even brought to me, like...
I'm with Natalie.
If this wasn't even brought to me as an idea that it was going to happen, I would be less upset.
It's been 20 minutes. We can talk about it after the show, man.
That's your way of escaping it.
No, it's just...
I read you the whole thing.
Yeah, it's what she said.
I read you the whole thing verbatim.
She said her singular, but I took it as her, because that's typically what she's done in the past, is hey, have me and Mike on the show, whether it's been for TTI, HSR, or whatever.
There we go. That's another example.
Thank you.
Another reason
I got
why
us
you
both on HSR.
Another reason why you should have... It should have occurred to you to have us both on the Gate. It's not like there's a pattern of this.
Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
We have a fun game coming.
Everybody calm down. You know what? Hey. I'm sorry, Michael, for misleading you. This is all my fault. You can beat me up after the show, but please continue with Gas Digital, now the Gas Digital wrap-up show, and talk about other shows that are more relevant to society.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What do we have this week, Mike? I have some stuff from American Loser, and I have some stuff from On the Gate. I would love to talk about the stuff that I talked about when I was on the Gate.
Probably.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? I talked about you. I talked about you a bunch. And I defended you a lot.
It would be nice if I could have been on.
It would have been nice if you could have been on. Yes. What do you got?
So can you go first? Because I'm teeing up what I'm.
Can you just tell me what shows you're going to talk about?
Well, first, they had played a fun game on Morning Zoo because of Ozzy passing in celebration of him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking about Legion of Skank's potential new sponsor. They might be going to Flava Flav territory.
Okay.
And sponsoring a team.
Okay.
And I wanted to play another round of What's the Story Wars subject.
I love it. I'm excited. I also have American Loser. I have questions about a variety of things, including Jonestown and also teachers you thought could have run for office.
So, did you tune into Zoo this week?
Nope.
So this week on Zach Amico's Morning Zoo, or I guess you don't have to play if you don't want to.
I would love to play.
But I figured since this is my last show before I go to Canada, it would be fun to go out with a bang.
Oh.
I
gotta get fucking Jorge on next week? That stinks. I would rather pod with you.
So, Ozzy Osbourne passed, and they played a game of, is this Ozzy headline true or false?
Love it. Let's hear it.
And their stakes. This is North Korean wine.
It's not the color I thought it would be.
I heard it tastes really bad. So if you get any of them wrong, you have to drink. You can do little shots if you want, since you have to produce a show.
Okay.
But it's about the taste.
I love it. I'm excited. It's wild blueberry.
Yes, straight from North Korea.
North Korea. Are you going to tell the story about how you got this?
This was a gift from when I was cat sitting.
Yeah.
Shout out Andrew.
Yeah, shout out Andrew. That's plenty. But I will probably be drinking more. Are you also going to try it?
If I'm punished.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So you don't know the answers.
I can ask ChatGPT to not give me the answers for some.
Ooh, we're getting advanced. Okay.
Okay. Ozzy Osbourne once performed an entire show thinking it was a sound check.
False. I think that's not true.
This is true. You have to drink. Ozzy has admitted in interviews that due to heavy drug use, he sometimes didn't realize he was performing live. One night in the 80s, he thought he was still in soundcheck until the final song, when he noticed the full crowd cheering.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. What's the alcohol content on this? 16%. Okay, that's not crazy. That's regular wine amount. Are you standing on purpose?
Okay, so this one I also have to guess on.
Okay.
Because I don't know the answers. Ozzy Osbourne once mistook a priest for a stagehand and threw a bat at him.
A bat, like a living bat?
That's his thing.
Are we both voting?
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say this one's also false.
Oh, it's false. So now I have to try this.
Do you want to pass this one back and forth? So you don't think it boring? Okay.
This,
I like the color. It's like a light pink.
This is Borg.
Borg? What does that mean?
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You don't even like wine anyway,
It
really.
tastes like vodka.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're allowed to drink in North Korea.
Yeah.
But I guess, if you're under that kind of government, you kind of want to drink all the time.
Kind of the way that, like, in church you drink. You know?
Ah.
I guess not. You're a church guy. I'm not.
No, you're right.
You know, it's like you wouldn't think that you'd be able to drink wine in church, but you can.
That's true. And it's the best way to swallow the indoctrination. Is when you're a little bit tipsy, you're like, you know what? The dictator is the best.
Yeah.
Let's see, another one that I didn't. Okay, this one's interesting.
Bit the head off a dove during a meeting with record execs.
I could see that happening, but I think it's a lie. Now that I know that you've used ChatGPT to make up these lies, that sounds like a ChatGPT lie.
I'm going yes because it sounds like a thing where they could have been releasing doves.
And he went,
Yeah.
I thought I was under the impression that he only bit the head off the bat because he didn't know it was a real bat.
This is a pigeon. This isn't a bat.
What I'm saying is that I don't think he's in the habit of biting heads off of animals on a regular basis. I think that was a one-time thing. So I'm going to say this was false.
So the answer is he did do it at CBS Records, and they were horrified.
good. CBS deserves it.
This is true. And they've also did this question on Morning Zoo. And I'm like, how is that? I don't even understand the beginning mechanics of ripping a head off of a pigeon first try.
Biting it with your teeth.
But it's not exactly like, it's a pretty thick neck, I would assume.
I think you can bite through more things than you realize. That's why I'm saying, I don't think you could rip the head off a pigeon easily. That's glass.
That's bones. That's pigeon bones.
That's way more thick than pigeon bones. Pigeons have to fly. Their bones are famously very light.
Really?
Birds have famously light bones. Hollow bones.
Damn. You could say the same thing about Gio Perez.
True that.
Bro is built like a
I
kite.
thought we weren't allowed to talk about him or his podcast.
Ozzy Osbourne was briefly hired by NASA to record audio for space mission wake-up calls.
I think that all of these are fake. I feel like that's bad. But I also feel like ChatGPT would space the questions somewhat evenly. So I feel like the last two were true. Two of the ones that I thought were false were true. But I've really been saying false to everything.
I think it's true.
Can you repeat it?
Ozzy Osbourne once was briefly hired by NASA to record audio for space mission wake-up calls.
I'm going to say this is true.
I think it was true. It's false.
Oh, I shouldn't have let you persuade me. Take your sip, guy. Bottoms up. Lace up. It gets worse. I'll be so honest. I'll drink any wine that anyone puts in front of me, right?
Oh.
I'm not picky. This sucks. This tastes bad. This is very bad. I'll drink, with exception being this, any wine. Any type of wine.
Oh.
This stinks. This is bad.
Well, okay, so for the next game we're going to play, because we have to speed through this for Story Wars, if you guess right, then I have to drink, and if I defeat
Top me
you,
off.
then you have to drink.
Top me off. Okay.
All right, so Story
So wait,
Wars.
repeat those rules?
So for the game on Story Wars is I have to read one or two stories
Okay.
from Story Wars, and then you have to get what the subject of the episode is, because they all have themes.
So if I win, you have to drink, and if I lose, I have to drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
We can make the stakes higher. I'll give you like 4 or 5 guesses.
Okay. That's to make it lower. Because last time I had 3 guesses.
Oh yeah, I want you to get it.
Okay.
Because you have a show.
Do you want to get in here after HSR to squeeze in like a last segment?
Sure.
Okay, that would be amazing. Let's do this one and then call it, and then we can come back in tonight.
Okay. This was a great episode, by the way. It was Tommy Pope
Love it.
Kurt Metzger and Brian Redband. This is when they went
Love
down to the
it.
mothership for like a day last month or 2 months ago, if you remember.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Where they just randomly for like one day went down to the mothership and recorded 2 Story Wars.
I do remember that.
So that was this. And so the first story, if you are having trouble, I will give you the name of the person whose story it was, but I won't even keep that
Okay. I'm excited.
anonymous. So maybe that could be bonus points or something. So the first story was up until I left the house in my 20s, my family did not have a bank account. And I would have to cash
checks at
for
a
them.
check cashing place.
And the second story is
Okay.
I once had to, or my dad one time thought that he had won the Mega Millions from oh God, what's the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The sweepstakes.
not the sweepstakes. Okay. One of my parents thought they became a millionaire from a publisher's clearinghouse envelope.
Ah, I see. And I think the name is relevant here. I have 2 guesses.
Okay.
Although after 2 you're going to tell me if either of them is incorrect.
And now that I've pulled up the episode, I can also read the first story real quick if it helps. My family never had a bank account and did banking and bill payments at a check cashing place.
Right.
If this helps, the person whose story this was called their mom on the phone to confirm it, and she did.
Well, that means that it's not Lewis. Because in the clip, Lewis is like, this is my story, even though it's not my story. First guess, money.
Okay.
Second guess, family.
Okay.
Is it neither of those?
You should guess more.
Poor people shit.
Poverty? would
Yeah,
probably be
poverty. Yeah. If you have to give me that, it means that I'm wrong. Because otherwise you wouldn't have,
Well, no.
you would have let it go.
Or I would have,
Nudged
tried
me
to
in the
get
right
you
direction.
closer.
Those are my 3 guesses. Do I have 5? Do I need 5?
You don't need 5.
Which one is it?
was money.
Money! Yay! That means you have to drink.
Ha ha.
Ha ha!
Ha ha.
Ha ha! Now everyone's walking on eggshells, like mom and dad are fighting. I'm afraid to look. That means I meant the audience is what the fuck? They're gonna kill each other, or they're gonna have violent sex when they get home.
I'm not that upset.
Anymore?
My feelings can be hurt, but I cannot be
Okay.
I think
I'm not as defensive anymore. I apologize.
What?
I did apologize earlier.
I just think that there could have been more consideration, that's all.
Okay, I think there could have been more consideration from several people, including me.
Well, we'll be back after this break to discuss more.
Oh, I thought you had a second Story Wars bit.
No, that was it.
Okay.
But it was very funny to me that Tommy Pope thought that Red Band's name was just Red Band. He didn't know that his name was Brian Redband.
Jokingly?
No, for a real...
No way.
He was like, wait, because they go, Brian, you've played before, right? And Tommy goes, what? Who the fuck?
Who's Brian?
Who the fuck is Brian? And they were like, Red Band. He's like, what? I just thought his name was Red Band.
Kurt, Brian, it's a fun game, but we are not playing for fun. Jay, let him know what we're playing for tonight.
Every week here at Story Wars.
You just call me Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's Brian.
I'm Brian.
Oh. Tommy, you TP.
Red Band's name's Brian?
Yes. And my last name is...
Alex, say Red Band's name. Holy shit, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Tommy,
you don't know my
think it
last
was?
name yet. It gets worse.
I thought it was Dennis.
I thought it was Red Band. We're in Texas, baby. He's wearing
Hey, Red's
camo.
on the show.
Hey, Red.
Who's coming down here, Red?
We'll be right back.
Oh, boy.
Hi everyone, we're back. That's the nice thing about doing a different schedule is that we're having so much fun hanging out with Chris that we convinced him to come on the show.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
why
on.
wouldn't I come in? I noticed you didn't invite Sabrina in. I had her on my show.
I didn't think that Mike would want her on.
We had a nice conversation in the lobby.
Did you? That's good. That makes me happy.
And then she threatened me for not following her.
You don't follow her on.
Not only does he not follow her, she has brought it
Does
up.
she follow you?
Yes.
Now you can never follow.
She has brought it up multiple times.
I love this.
Publicly.
I love this.
And instead of doing
just
it when
forget.
she says it, I think he's doing it a bit on purpose.
Yeah, he's doing a bit. Look at his face.
I love a bit.
I know a Mike Ruffo bit.
Oh no, not the last
He
name.
cannot contain a bit.
He can't contain a bit.
Oh no, the last name is Dastardous.
We did have Sabrina on for a little bit because
Okay.
everyone was yelling at me.
Okay.
And everyone was mad at me earlier.
All right.
I didn't think that Mike wanted me to get into why. I didn't want to embarrass him.
That's fine.
So why don't you follow her?
Yeah, why don't you?
What
Is it just a bit?
What? Yeah, it is.
At this point, it's a bit.
I think he just doesn't want her on his feed.
I'll be honest. You want to hear? This is I don't know. I never said this on the air. So I do a thing, which we were obviously friends first. So I haven't done this to you. I haven't done this to Alex. But if I follow a friend's girlfriend, a lot of times I'll mute their story because I don't think it's appropriate to be watching your
friend's girlfriend.
So when Kim first started coming around, that was at the peak thirst trap posting Kim comment. And so I muted her stories because I was like,
I don't want to be caught.
Because also Instagram was showing them to me first because I also follow other
people that
Puerto
follow.
Rican girls who
Oh.
post bikini photos. So I just was like, I don't like that because she can see that I'm
Seeing
viewing
it.
this and it's like weird. I don't like that. And like,
Yeah.
and also you shouldn't be looking at your buddy's girlfriend in a bikini.
Yeah.
You don't post bikini
Nah.
photos. So I muted it. And we were at lunch in Austin maybe 8 months ago. And she was like, I can't tag you in this photo. It's so weird. And I was like, I didn't even think about it. I go, that is weird. And then the next day I was like, I
that's 'cause
muted
I'm-
Kim's stories when she's first dating Lewis.
That's fair.
And just never took it off.
I just never took it off. I never even thought about it.
That's
you never
so
think about
funny.
somebody. You never because I didn't mute
Yeah.
her. I didn't mute her posts, so I see her posts.
Right.
But I just didn't want to be like
Seeing
the
what she's up to.
because it
lately.
also shows you the people that viewed your stories.
Yep.
The most.
As the people you interact with.
Right.
So it's like she's seeing my stuff, I'm seeing her stuff, so she can see that I viewed her story on top.
Right.
And her and Lewis had a pretty toxic relationship.
Sure.
And
That would have
everybody-
not reflected well.
That's why
catching
Vegas
on a
doing
bad
my
day.
stories all the time. And there's people writing weird fan fiction about me fucking her and Alex.
I was in one of those at Scamfest.
Yeah. That was good.
That was fun.
It was pretty good.
That we need to bring that back on more Gas Social
Yeah,
Podcasts.
more
is
people
reading
should write fan
fics.
fictions
That
of me
would-
fucking all the girls.
I mean,
love them.
Hey, Zia Anderson is now
Yeah,
on the network.
Zia's on the network now. There we go. That's a win for everybody.
I mean, I don't want to be in whatever the fucking fan fiction is going to be with me and Naeem.
Good point. Good point.
It's the
That
Piper.
would,
Bruh, I mean, that's I'm being a dick, but
Mike
I
has a
love
good Naeem impression.
Do I?
Yes.
that. Can I hear it?
Hey yo. Pause. Wait.
No,
wait.
it's good when he's
Bruh,
relaxed.
the way he says bruh
Bruh.
is the best way anybody says bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, McDonald's, they just be making kangaroo meat.
He used to be better. He used
Dude,
to be better.
he really did throw that out there. Did you
On
guys talk
Skanks.
about that? Was that this week?
Last week.
Okay.
We were there. In person.
Okay, so he threw that out there. That's from Married with Children.
That's amazing.
literally from Married.
That's
Al
amazing.
gets a night job at a fast food place. And he says in the drive-thru, he goes, these people are really hankering for that kangaroo meat out there. And I'm pretty sure that's where that came from.
Okay, that's hilarious. Now, I've also seen on the tangent of that the famous rabbi interview Do you know the rabbi interview I'm talking
No,
about?
I don't.
No, you don't?
One of us
said
doesn't.
famous rabbi interview.
Doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah.
There's a
Herschel Krostowski?
This is why I should be on the gate, because I know this.
All right, why don't you ask them to be on the gate?
Under the Gate is the rabbi podcast.
So the famous one is the rabbi who's like, we make the McDonald's out of human meat.
He tried to go Jewish, but he turned into
I'll be
Ringo
honest.
Starr.
No, it was. Oh yeah. Towards the end, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's it's obviously a
Dude,
bit.
Jewish to Ringo is like Irish to Jamaican.
Yeah.
True. That's so true.
Yeah.
Fuck, I never even thought that people were just ending up doing Ringo when they're doing Jewish. Fuck, that's funny.
Oh my god.
We own the
I also
banks.
I think I've said to him that Jamaican and Irish are this close to each other, and no one believes me.
Dude, well, here's the thing. I mean,
we all shoot
What,
some
Frank?
space lasers.
Oh, you're leaving?
Frank's here.
Some
Oh.
space lasers. Some space lasers.
no, I mean Jamaican and Irish are very close because Jamaicans and Irish have a similar
Yeah,
trajectory. Like as a peoples, not cock-wise,
Right.
clearly.
Jamaica and Ireland are the only two non-U.S. countries I've been to, and they're very similar. There's a lot
that
of
true?
ruins everywhere. You drive through the
Okay.
hilly countryside, and there's just like little dead, abandoned shacks everywhere.
Do you know who Thomas Sowell is?
Only loosely.
Oh,
I mean, you produced Dave's show. How is it possible that I'm
That's
about
why
to...
I know it. That's
Okay.
where the name
I love
came
him
from
with
to me.
Joe Gorman.
No, but so Thomas Sowell wrote this book called Black Rednecks and White Liberals, which is it's a very good book. But he proposes this theory about
This is the shit Brian's on.
it's a compelling theory. And it actually absolves black people from
A lot
ignorant
of
people.
yeah.
And it blames the Scottish. Which,
Hey, whoa!
as somebody who's half Irish, and I know my grandmother would be ecstatic to hear this argument.
Yeah.
I'm at least a quarter Scottish.
I'm resisting the urge to go on other tangents. Continue.
But so his argument is that because the whites that the plantation owners made control the slaves were Scottish, and then it was from a certain part of Scotland where they were essentially hillbillies. That's why there was all these riverboat crashes. They were all Scottish riverboat captains, and the vernacular, the way they talk, the Southern black vernacular, is very similar to this like really trashy part of Scotland. His argument is that it's actually the Scottish people that are to blame for the way hood black people act because
Hell
they
yeah.
because they were the closest to them when they
Sorry.
were coming up.
I see. And that makes sense.
I'm not doing a great job
No.
of this. I'm 9 beers deep, but there's
I
a
like
whole
it.
book.
Yeah, there was enough to make a book out of.
That's not the only argument in the book. There's
Yeah.
a lot of arguments in the book.
This
but
is truly what this System of a Down, and this book is what Brian has based his entire
That's so
personality
funny.
off of.
That's great. No, he said that it's favorable to black people, so maybe not. I don't know
No,
how
Brian
feels
has
about black
quoted
people.
this book many times on Believe You Me.
it's a great book.
I was gonna say really quick, and then we can actually talk about the shows.
Yeah, because I have a question for Chris about the shows. but go
Okay.
on.
You mentioned Sinners earlier. The one thing I really liked about it was that the vampires were Irish.
I did like that.
I like
the
that.
one
I like
vampire
the
was
Irish
Irish.
stuff.
The other two were not Irish.
Yeah, but he made them vampires.
He did make them vampires. They were the first two that he
what
made
I was
vampires.
saying is that the vampire originated in Ireland. The curse, yeah.
Well, the vampires originated in Romania.
Is that what he said?
No, that's where vampires came from.
I know, but I like that the movie Sinners implied that vampires originated in Ireland.
So, I'm going to throw this out there about the themes I took from Sinners.
Okay.
Now, I ate some edibles, and I was drinking.
Mhm.
I watched it last night, so people were like, why are they talking about this movie from a month ago that nobody cares about anymore? It's
Right.
already on HBO Max.
Right.
That's why I watched it. It seemed like this weird culture vulture vibe. That's why they had them playing the corny music and all this stuff. It's like the bloodsucker thing.
Right. Oh, interesting.
Like it was an interesting idea. Ryan Coogler is a ham-fisted jerk-off.
Sure.
As you're from Philly, how'd you feel about the John scene in Creed?
That sounds really cringy.
Did you see Creed?
No, but
I love talking to anybody from Philly about the movie Creed.
I fucking hate John and anything.
No, you don't.
Anyone
He
who
says it all the
gloms
time.
onto it as a bit.
It's a glom. It's a glom, dude. It's literally like as a white guy who grew up with black people, watching a Ryan Coogler movie is like dealing with the one black girl that went to Wesleyan.
Well, okay.
That married your Asian friend.
Because
I'm talking about a person.
I can picture it so distinctly.
Because fundamentally, John isn't good slang.
It's bad. It's Smurf.
It's just a filler word.
Yeah.
It's like if you were making fun of how the Chinese say the filler word for You know what I mean? It's almost the same
What's
thing.
that word?
No, I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I mean.
You should get a soundboard in here. You should get drops.
But you know what I mean.
You guys need drops.
Yes, I know what you mean. We do need drops.
Because
you can't do drops in B though.
Jorge, you're black. What's that word?
You got to use the right inflection too.
He's got to figure out how to turn on the mic.
Not touching this one.
Bro, I've heard you say it.
But
yeah, all the time.
It's not a fun slang word. Like objectively, it's just a filler word. Like you say, "Hand me that John." Like that's not like. It's not like fun like a lot of other slang words are. You know what I mean?
I think that makes it
like Jorge.
Nicaragua.
That's where he's from.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And I'm sure
It's
whatever.
like an old Irish man, like my grandfather would have said thingamajig.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. And now imagine some chick from Wesleyan made that her personality in Creed.
So in
What do we have against Wesleyan here?
Well, I'm purposely picking a group of friends that I was told. It's not actually the person who was married to my Asian friend, but it was all her friends. I was told, hey, please stop engaging them politically.
I see.
Because they knew I grew up very poor around a lot of hood black people.
Uh-huh.
And then I was told, hey, you're making them uncomfortable. I'm like, who? These half-white fucking cracker whores?
I got it. I see.
I gotta
say no more. I can picture it. That just put it
literally,
together for me.
I was told by the wife and the husband.
Yeah.
Hey,
like
you need
too
to,
familiar?
Well, it's also like no. They would try to talk about like politics,
Uh-huh.
and then I knew more about politics than them. But I was white, but they felt uncomfortable challenging me because I grew up very poor and around actual black people.
You know what's funny about that? In a kind of a side tangent.
What's up, Cracker?
So, as someone who
That word was invented for this guy.
did not grow up in the city, well, I kind of grew up in the city, but who was in the suburbs for most of my upbringing, and then went to Philly, you kind of go through stages of grief of understanding hood culture, where at first you're sympathetic. And then you're angry about the situation you're in, and then you're just kind of sick of it, and then you kind of come out the other side where you're kind of glorified and you think it's cool, and then you're just kind of angry again. You know what I mean? Like you go through these stages of grief of like hood where it's like.
Does it end with acceptance?
Yeah, but it's like different. It's different. If it's different understandings.
Isn't that the last one? Isn't that the last one? Do you accept the black people in the end?
Sometimes.
So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good thing. It's a stage of accepting blacks.
But you do know there's like you get different understandings as someone who wasn't raised there and then just kind of sees Philly like from a very abrupt perspective.
Yeah.
There's a very funny thing about Philly. This is a story. My buddy played in this weird football league for guys who were far removed from playing football.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like they played like either high level high school ball
Right,
or
right,
like
right.
some
But they're old now.
D3 college ball. No, they weren't even old at the time. This is a while ago. But so my buddy was playing a game in Philly, and a couple of us. This is a black guy. I just want to be clear. a couple of us went to just like, well, he's playing a game in Philly. We'll go see him play, and then we'll fucking have a day. We'll go to the museum. We'll eat some fucking cheesesteaks, whatever. And so we go, and he's kind of a prissy black guy, and he goes, this fucking city's disgusting. As soon as we get there.
It is.
He goes, as soon as we get there, I go, what do you mean? And he goes, I saw a bitch using Purell, and I go, can I have some of that? And she said, supposed to be dirty.
Oh, my God.
And he goes, that was my first experience with Philadelphia.
Oh, my God. Jorge, you want to say it? He's shaking his head.
So,
He couldn't finish the
Nicaraguan's
story.
supposed to be dirty.
this leads me into my first Gas Now question.
Love
You
it.
were talking about football. I don't know if you heard, but Legion of Skanks has been talking now about
They're doing a fag football league where
buying
somebody gets a gun in the butt
clothes.
every play.
They're like, how do we come up with more bets to put things in my ass? I say this every week.
This is the opposite now, actually.
Oh, they're taking things out of people's asses.
Yeah, they're buying.
Finally.
Doing the Lord's work.
Everything's stuck up there. They're all jammed up. Start pulling things out of my ass. Hold on, wait. Doggy, there's so much shit in my ass I can't shit.
Every time
Maybe
he
that's
puts
what happened
a gun
in
up there, it
Jamaica.
just stays, and he just keeps putting
Yeah,
more
just
guns.
more guns.
Is that what he meant by constipated in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Lewis and
was being
Jay's
miserable in Jamaica.
assholes are pocket universes.
The way that like girls put things in their bra,
Yeah, yeah,
they'll
yeah.
just
Yeah.
like keep it up their ass. I want to hear this question.
A lingerie football league they are attempting to buy. And as someone,
What does
to
that
buy?
mean?
yeah, like
The-
Flava
the
Flav,
original
like
one.
Flava Flav style, buy the league or one of the teams.
What is lingerie
wait.
league?
The lingerie football league still exists?
Yes, and it's owned by Ditka.
Why is it called that?
Really?
Yes, they found this out. It's owned by the Bears guy.
So wait. Oh wait. So, all right. I
Why-
haven't seen Legion of
why-
Skanks this week.
where
And
is-
as someone who has been sponsored for Derby cars, I figured you could weigh in on what team we should buy.
Oh, it's the two of us?
How much are the franchises worth?
I'm not
Camille,
sure.
who was a NWA Women's Champion, was in the lingerie football league.
Ooh.
So, who?
Does that just mean that women play it?
We could even
Well,
just
in lingerie.
They play it in lingerie.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they wear
Got it.
pads.
I love
Pads and
this.
panties. That's
Why-
what they should actually call
But-
it.
Why have I
But
not
the-
been watching this?
The best part is
Sounds like all of
and
my
the-
interests.
The best part is, and they said
it's
this on
true.
Skanks.
Burly shouldered bitches
and also being
and,
mostly
the
naked.
men who love them.
The men who love the
I wish that could be the title. I wish that wasn't too long to be the title.
the best part is, and they said this on Skanks, is that there's a wardrobe malfunction weekly.
How could there not be?
Yeah.
That's the
They're
best
in
part.
lingerie.
And it's like
And
going.
they're all on steroids. A lip is going to fall out.
It's like going to a NASCAR race to watch the crashes, and a
Right.
crash happening every single week.
I can't believe it still exists. It was on Spike TV. The lingerie
Oh my
football
God.
league was on Spike TV. Spike TV hasn't existed for 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star
I
still
didn't know
exists.
Star. I was
It's
gonna.
just power.
Oh.
Over and over again.
That's so funny.
Damn, 50 Cent needs to put out an album.
So what type of team should we buy? I
Or
wanna
we could also
sponsor the-
sponsor a player. It
I
doesn't
was
have to be
gonna
a whole
sponsor
team.
Drew's
how much would it
frog
cost?
jumping competition.
No, but
thing.
how? Oh, you guys.
Yeah, the two of
Yeah.
But
us.
how much did they determine that the lingerie teams cost? Or the league? The leagues
They're
were set.
buying the league?
I think maybe a team,
That makes more sense.
How much are the teams worth?
I'm
Jorge,
not
Can you
sure.
look this up?
but I was thinking maybe we could do one of those nerd conventions where it's like, like a Rubik's Cube. Like,
Oh, that's a good
tournament or something
And you
like that.
sponsor one guy
interesting.
to go there.
Or just like
Oh, I
even
didn't know
just
you
like
could
an
do that.
event.
A non-Asian.
Yeah, you could just
You can sponsor anybody to do
Yeah.
anything.
Dare I say a woman?
Gas Digital still
would be
sponsors a
provocative.
I mean, let's not
BKFC
get
guy.
crazy.
That would be really provocative if we sent a woman in there. I said last week, was it last week or is this super outdated? They
I
watched
think a woman would distract the Rubik's Cube guys so much that she would,
she would
even
win.
if she was bad at
I
Rubik's
completely
cubing.
agree. I completely agree.
Get Sabrina to do it.
Yeah, there
She's
we go.
got giant tits.
Holy shit.
They would love that.
Those guys would all die.
Yeah.
Like anime, their nose would just bleed instantaneously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they would all be spirit bombing.
Last week, Zach watched a clip on his show of a guy who made a pair of robot hands that could solve a Rubik's Cube in like 0.3 seconds or something. And I'm like, that's like putting a dildo in a fleshlight. Why did you build a robot to solve a Rubik's Cube? What's the point of a Rubik's Cube if not to like rise to the occasion of solving it?
I think it's to prove that you can build hands with that level of dexterity.
And that level of knowledge to like a robot that
No, it's
both...
an algorithm. It's a formula. You
I
can
see.
solve a Rubik's Cube with a formula.
Okay.
To be fair, I've never been able to figure it out.
I thought about attempting
But I
it.
also have... there's no way robot hands are better than these big Dago hands.
I thought about learning to solve a Rubik's Cube for the talent show so that I don't have to embarrass myself every year. And I just
You should
never
do
got
it.
to
It's actually pretty easy.
I know.
It's like trying to figure out like the Instagram algorithm.
It's
like
not.
I know I can.
No.
But
It's
I
way
just-
easier.
Yeah, there's a finite number of videos that can teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a ton of them.
No, what I mean is that in 5 videos worth of time,
Yeah,
you
oh,
can
yeah, 100%.
learn to solve it. Yeah.
There's like a pamphlet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, you should just do that.
All right, I will. I was gonna like
What are you
memorize
guys
a
gonna fucking
dance or
sing
something.
together?
I was gonna memorize a dance or something.
I think it's better if you memorize a Rubik's Cube thing.
Yeah.
Because that will just like when you eventually break up with Mike, you can just impress another weak-armed
Gay,
man.
scrawny man.
Damn, dude.
My friend from college.
What? What do you guys think? What do you think? You're getting married?
No.
You guys are like 11 years old.
I'm thinking about my next talent. Like how do I impress the bitches with my next bitch with a talent?
I mean, how good are you at hearing?
Not as good as he should be given the eyes.
Yo, I could do sound healing. Sounding, they call it, right?
You can learn how to talk to dolphins. That was good.
Thanks.
The sounding thing. I don't remember what I was gonna say. It's more that I,
Now you're just thinking about sounding Mike.
yeah.
Yo, can she peg your penis?
I would
let's
I would
go.
so much rather put something in his butt than in his dick hole. That sounds horrible. That sounds painful.
Put in my belly
So
button.
it at least hurt her too.
Yeah. Not so good.
So the
Stanley
Lingerie
said-
Football League is now called the X League. They came back after the pandemic for one season, and they keep pushing back the return of it.
Oh.
That's funny. Do you remember when Trump tried to buy the XFL?
What is the XFL?
Did he try to buy the XFL?
Yes.
But The Rock bought it.
Yeah, Trump put in a bid for it. Do you not remember that? It was
Trump got outbid by The Rock.
It was like
He didn't want it hard enough.
It was right after Biden beat him in the election, I think. It was like late 2021 ish.
I feel like Vince would have given him 20% just because.
Yeah.
Because they're boys.
Yeah.
I swear that Trump tried to buy the XFL, and then
What does the X
it was
stand for?
supposed to be
Extreme.
Yeah,
okay.
it was supposed
It was
to be
from
like
the 90s.
Got it. Okay, fair enough.
They brought
Yeah.
it back.
Actually, that's a great. We should sponsor like because they still have Canadian football. Do you know about that?
Yes.
We
Do
could sponsor a Canadian football
I'd
team.
sponsor like an ice skater or something. I like the idea of a lone wolf, like single person. I
Ooh,
think
we
that's
could get them all the
interesting.
way to the Olympics.
That's interesting.
Look, it's
to
too
me.
soon to sponsor Harrington's daughter for darts, so we have to.
That's true.
But we're a shoo-in when the time comes.
I don't think he's doing a good enough job.
I don't either.
Training her to play darts.
I don't either. He hasn't started. Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
He doesn't even have a regular dartboard in the house. It's just the dartboards I bought the baby.
And they have magnetic ones.
Yeah, that's the ones I bought
Yeah,
the baby.
I assume that you didn't give the baby real
He
darts
needs to get a
yet.
steel tip dartboard in the house and be always throwing darts. So the baby's like,
what is that?
My dad really likes this thing. I should like the thing.
Right.
You know, that's
But then
why
what if-
I like booze, hookers, and cars.
But then what if she does like a complete turn in her teens where she's like, my dad likes that. That means it's uncool and I have to stop
She'll
playing.
come right back.
Okay.
Mama, why does Dad like cricket at 3 a.m.?
No, but here's the thing. He won't like it so much that it upsets her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Right.
not a rebellious thing.
Right.
Like it's like liking football
Right.
and being mad that you don't have a son
Right.
would make a girl hate football.
Right.
But liking darts and knowing that anybody can just throw a dart
Yeah.
should
it's
just make
cool.
you good at darts.
Yeah.
And also, it would if you're a rebellious girl, getting good at pool and darts at
Is
like
cool as fuck.
14 and being able to sun dudes trying to pick you up in bars
100%.
is bad ass.
Absolutely. Agreed.
We should probably move on
I'm-
to like some kind of American Loser
Sure.
or something.
Oh yeah, you
else.
guys brought me in to talk about KP's podcast.
It's okay.
KP's the best.
He is. Why doesn't he book you on his show? He keeps
tried.
bringing
That's the
I've been a
theme
little
of the
busy.
episode.
Jersey comics I've never heard of.
That's the theme of the episode is why didn't people book certain people on their podcast?
Who else didn't get booked on a thing?
He didn't get booked on the gate with me, and he was very upset with me for not pushing harder to have him on with me.
We'll talk about that again later.
Was Derek there?
No, just me and Dave
You and Dave.
Temple. We're
Just
on.
you and Dave Temple. Without
Here's-
Gio.
And Gio.
There wasn't a fourth guest? There was a
Gio, Derek, me, and Dave Temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dave
yeah.
Temple was the guest. He was filling in for Derek when he was out because of
Oh, I got the Derek's
his
confused.
health issues.
I got the Derek's
hepatitis.
confused. I thought you meant Derek Gaines.
Oh,
I
no,
thought
no.
you were like, was Dave on with his co-host?
Oh, no.
No, it was
Because we have two different episode
Leo
questions
Ryan.
from
No,
American
but you and
Loser.
Dave Temple are so similar. You're both from Philly.
Black.
You're both black.
Both math majors.
You're both colorblind. You both with the prison.
right,
Damn.
exactly.
Imagine if I was like I could ride a motorcycle as well as Dave.
So the episode that I'm talking about is from last week, and the subject matter of the episode was Leo Ryan, who was involved. I didn't finish the episode, transparency, but he was involved in trying to rescue people from Jonestown. He was a politician. He was a teacher who became a politician.
Okay.
And I like American Loser for this show because he's KP sprinkles in a couple of like small conversation
Yeah, this was
topics
fascinating.
throughout the whole episode. One of the ones that he said was, "Did you ever have a teacher who you thought could run for office?"
Did you ever have a teacher that you thought could then possibly go on to like hold higher office?
Yeah, for
Really?
sure. I can't remember his name, but there was a teacher everybody wanted for math and science in 5th grade, and he was great at being funny and entertaining, and he just had that charisma that I could see he could
A
inspire
funny math
people.
teacher would have
Yeah.
changed my life.
Yeah.
I was bad at math.
Oh, yeah.
It was. That's the reason why I remember my Uncle Terry, who was a guidance counselor. He was looking over my report cards and transcripts and stuff when I was trying to apply to college, and he goes, "Oh man, all right, so probably like a history major, English pretty good too." And then he looks at math and he goes, "All right, this is like minimum 2 years of Bergen Community before we can get anyone to talk to you."
So I wanted to pose that to the table.
I mean, he's in office technically.
Were you a teacher? Oh, you were a teacher.
No, I'm saying he's
Who
in.
was a teacher?
I'm saying he's
I'm
in
technically
office.
But you're
As
not
a-
a teacher who ran for office.
No.
So
Well,
not relevant.
Greg
Okay.
Stanislaus was my junior high school science teacher who became the principal of the junior high school after I left. That motherfucker could be the president.
I like it.
Incredibly charismatic dude. Little black guy. Kind of like a respectable Cat Williams.
Like, oh, not.
like it.
I was thinking because you said short, like a Kevin Hart type.
No, he's a tiny guy.
Yeah.
Like
He's
a
a tiny
Kevin,
guy.
like a Kevin Hart type.
He did like he was a
No,
reverend.
Cat Williams
he was a
a
reverend.
much more descriptive.
Yeah, no, this guy's way more like Cat Williams, but like a button-up Cat Williams. Short guy, skinny, reverend, had a braided ponytail that he kept it tight. Was a reverend, worked at Boys Town, like with like outreach for kids. That motherfucker could easily have
The
been a
good
state
side
senator.
of Boys Town.
Easily have been a state senator. What about you, Mike? You got one?
So I've been thinking about this. We had a principal at the Cumberland Valley School I went to in Mechanicsburg, which is like a huge school. It's like almost like the size of a college campus. We had like a pool.
How many people?
My graduating class was 600.
That's a lot to me.
For you grew up in the city, so I'm assuming it's not that big to you.
My graduating class, tech, at least 1,000 people every year.
That's wild.
Mine was $250.
For
Ish. Probably less.
Central Pennsylvania, it was a big school.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, it was a pretty big school. And our principal was Big Booty Judy, and that was a compliment because everyone loved her.
I'd vote for Big Booty Judy.
Me too.
Did she have a big booty?
She yeah, kinda. She was like this.
It would be funny if it was just because her name was
She
Judy,
was
but I
like-
could also see that being the case.
She was like this old lesbian, like just like this old lesbian type, like charismatic.
Dude, Matt's gonna leave you.
Principal.
I'm gonna go find your principal.
But she was very nice, and everyone loved her. She was very kind, and then she left her she retired before I graduated, but like everyone loved her.
Yeah.
But I have another story where when I was in middle school at a different
Why
school.
would she be able to run for office?
Because everyone loved her.
Yeah, just because she had that cool nickname.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You think that's gonna work on a sign?
Do
you have one?
I was gonna say that the one person that I always think of that I would vote for office was my senior year English teacher, who was extremely cool and both like very progressive, but also very like
dude.
What? No, chick.
Okay.
Was like contrasting a lot of my town in that she was very left leaning when my town was very right leaning, but she was also like, don't let the media indoctrinate you, like type of stuff that we like associate with not so much the left now. I feel like maybe
Well-
I've been hanging out with Dave too much.
No, that's
Smith, not
actually
Temple.
kind of true.
Like the kind of cool values of like free thought that we appreciate at GaS Digital, you know? And she would.
That's right. Lewis can say the N-word whenever he wants.
She would agree. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if she'd agree with that. But I remember her the most for getting in public arguments with this guy that I complain about all the time, who's a real estate agent in my town. And they would get in public arguments on Facebook, particularly during like Black Lives Matter and stuff. He DM'd her and said, "You're like a terrible influence on the youth," or whatever. And she took a screenshot of it and posted it. And I really enjoyed that.
Of course she did.
I like that a lot.
Which she should have.
Yeah.
That guy shouldn't be reaching out. Like, what was he posting?
He
Black
was-
lives don't matter?
Kind of.
And then she was just
Yeah.
like, hey, you're an asshole.
Get out of
And
this
then he
Facebook
just
group.
DM'd her.
Yeah, that's what happened. And now he complains about like he's just always like jerking himself off on what should be the town page for like
Oh God.
missing cat or whatever.
I
you know,
hate
like
the repurposing of a Facebook group.
well, it's not a repurposing. It's supposed to be for like lost cat or whatever,
No,
or
that-
like sale at
that's
the
what I'm
store
saying.
or whatever.
He's
Oh, it's the
repurp-
town's Facebook group.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
or,
I
like-
hate when people repurpose it for their own agenda.
He's like the mayor of the Facebook group, and everyone puts up with his horse shit, and he's always like, look at all the type of shit people post on LinkedIn. He's like, I worked really hard today, and here's all the sales that I made of these houses.
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
And then
Just
recently
post-
someone
You can post house listings.
right,
there.
right.
Or like, I'm in town to visit my aunt. What's a good pizza place? It should be like for that.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah, that's good.
he posted being like, this guy emailed me to make fun of my post. Here, let's dox him. And he just like reverse searched that guy's email address.
Doxing people in your town's
insane.
What's his name?
Yes.
On Facebook.
I'm worried that this will pinpoint where I live, but I also feel like I love
You
his
still
name's-
live there?
Yes.
You guys haven't moved in together?
No, not
We're
yet.
about to.
Working on it.
Oh.
In the process.
Nice.
But
So then you don't have to worry about this that much.
I guess.
I will beat the shit out of Pull up Matt.
Please,
Jorge,
Matt.
pull up Facebook page.
Hold on, no, I'm gonna find.
Well, you don't have to show it on the show.
It's more fun to share what he posts on the Pulse.
Sure, but I want to see what he looks like. I'm pretty sure I could take him.
There's billboards. There's
If not, me and Harrington together can definitely take him.
Oh, I mean, he is the mayor of a small town.
one. There's
Already.
Harrington is.
No, he's working on it.
Okay.
He's not even a notary yet. You know?
One step
true.
at a time.
We can borrow suits of armor. We can beat up anything.
You can get pillows.
The Armored League is going to be in Long Island City. Use a promo code GAS.
No
Digital.
shit.
Go to thearmoredleague.com.
Gas Digital?
Yeah.
I never miss an event.
50% off.
His face is on like posters like at the bus stop. And his name is on a lot of the little stands on people's lawns. He's doing a
Well,
lot
he's paying
of.
for that.
Yes, but the stands on the houses means like he's selling this house. I see it a lot.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm just saying that there's a lot of them.
Defeat.
Not that you don't know how.
Yeah,
how
I'm
signs
aware.
work.
Yeah, I'm aware how signs work. Can I see what I just want to know what he looks like to be doxing people in a Facebook group for, I'm assuming a town of, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
It's bigger than you think.
24,000 people.
That's about correct.
That's about correct, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for like, hey, my dog's lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot about this.
That's what that guy looks like?
Yep.
Dude, I could beat him up by myself.
He has
Dude,
his
he looks like
he has his Instagram
he looks like
handle on his car.
RFK got beat retarded when he was a child. And the vaccines didn't even have a chance to get to him. Holy shit.
The he has his Instagram handle on his car. I've been behind him in traffic before, and I'm like, that's for such a controversial figure. I don't think you would want people to know that that's your
He
car.
does not think he's controversial.
He doesn't think he's controversial, but my friends and I will talk shit about him anytime he posts some goofy
How old
horse
is he?
shit.
70?
No, not even. He's got to be in his like 50s.
Oh.
He's not even gray, I don't think. Oh, he's a little gray.
All right.
Yeah, he's probably my folks' age.
Let's not talk about gray.
I'm saying that means he's not that old.
What are we doing here, kid?
I'm saying that means he's not that old. You said 70. I said he's not that old.
I was trying to insult him for you.
I appreciate that.
I offered to beat him up.
So, the one story I do have is, and I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. There was one time where like one of our a seventh grade teacher left, and our principal had like an assembly about it, and he cried about how great this guy was, and it was like a cry where I'm like, this guy wasn't that great that you're crying about it. This is like a politician's level of cry, and he was like a charismatic guy, and I'm like, this is like you're putting it on.
You're acting.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen that, like, in a politician where they're, like, crying and it's like, relax.
Yeah.
It's like, I wouldn't have expected that out of a middle school principal.
Right.
That's
I
my
feel
only
like
real
anybody
experience.
that goes from teacher to principal, because the pay, all right, so the pay to, like...
It's not bad.
The pay bump is, like, good, but it's not that good. That you got to be... The amount more horseshit you got to deal with as a principal versus a teacher.
Wait. Have I told you okay, my friend's story is the best. He went to Howell, New Jersey. There's a famous story about how the rival school, the principal shit on their...
He's told me this story.
...football field. And so then their principal... who's like this very kind, nice old lady, like white hair, Betty White looking lady, has to like address it and go on and be like, it's not me. I know everyone thinks it was me. It was the rival principal that did it. I know everyone keeps saying it's me, it's the rival guy. And he got fired for it.
Wait a second. Everybody thought she took a shit on the football field.
To the point where she had to do a press conference about it.
A press conference?
Yeah. Because the press was there to be like, why did you... Who shit
is
on...
the press? Some lady?
Whatever local Jersey news. This made the papers because I told Nat's cousin about it. He was like, oh yeah, I remember reading
By
that
the way,
in papers.
I want to be clear. There are this level of news for... local New York stuff. My uncle was just on News 12 News. My uncle Chris was on News 12 News because he is trying to walk every block in Brooklyn, and nobody is ever documented doing that.
I love that.
Oh, nice.
I support that.
But
I love quirky shit.
Yeah, until he gets to the spot where everyone like, what the fuck are you doing here?
True.
But
he ain't me.
I just like quirky stuff like that.
But I feel like shitting on a football field is pretty notable for Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta read this. Some people don't realize that social media posts may have ramifications in the real world, so think before you push that button.
Wait, hold on. What are you reading?
And then he wrote, I thought that was pretty straightforward and clear. If you're trying to be cute, you'll find out soon enough. So he's also incredibly
fucking
stupid.
spell.
Yeah.
There's another really good one. But the original post is basically he's talking about all these houses he flipped, and they're like, "Why are you flipping these houses? Why?" I don't even know specifically why they were mad at him.
Who the fuck cares?
What I don't understand is that everyone except
Oh, is he flipping in the Airbnb people?
no, just like he's like, it's cool that people who live in this town now have houses that are worth like millions of dollars, and everyone's like, no one can afford that. And he's like,
no
sucks
one that
to
lives
suck.
here can buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay.
where's the post? The one that was terribly spelled. Is this one?
By the way, we should be promoting KP Burke's.
Yeah.
American
Okay.
Loser
So one other
podcast.
question I had from this week's episode was they were talking about grave robberies. Is there anything that you would want to be buried with? Do you have any like?
No, I don't want to be buried. It's in my will that if I want to be put in one of those suits that mushrooms eat your body.
Cool.
And if that's not available, just cremate me and throw me in the garbage.
That's cool. I don't want to be cremated, but I do want to be dumped in a
Okay.
hole and like filled with dirt.
So
like,
then,
direct, straight in the earth.
on the track of that, Morning Zoo also, because I'm autistic and can connect these dots. Morning Zoo talked about this also. What would you want to do with your cremated ashes? Because they also talked about this.
What would I want to do with my cremated
Yeah,
ashes?
they were talking
You just said
about
put it in the dumpster.
Yeah, just throw them out.
because they were talking about how
Snort 'em.
Ozzy snorted his dad's ashes allegedly.
I want to be
That seems like it would
pressurized
be
into a
beverage sizes.
diamond.
That's pretty good. They do that now.
They said Lemmy made his ashes into a bullet and gave it to all his friends.
Cool. It's funny
I
to
did
give
hear
your
that.
friends a bullet.
Hold on. If Own 3 wants to be seen as a good steward,
Yeah.
steward is the word.
Stuart Little.
Build N ampersand is the
It's so bad.
build N A
Oh.
N, but it is an ampersand to signify the word and adult daycare facility for special needs adult.
So I
Adult, by the way, adult. They should do an American Loser episode about.
This is
because
also.
he is an American loser.
This is like.
No, hold on. Adult. The word adult is not capitalized.
It's bad. It's so funny. He reminds me a lot of my landlord, who was the mayor and is now the police commissioner, and he owns a deli.
I just want to say the name of the town so bad, and I'm not going to because I understand. But here's the thing. I've heard about this town before. Nothing good.
It stands
It's
up to
all-
all of the stereotypes.
It could have been a Sopranos episode.
It was in The Sopranos, definitely.
That's where I heard it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
There's
it's-
no other way I would have heard of this town.
Yeah, they like got the landscapers or the pool guys from where I live in The Sopranos. I've never seen The Sopranos, but my dad has seen it like 5 times, and I got it from him. Yeah, good Stewart. This made so little sense that I had to
Good
have
st-
someone
good- dude, good
describe what it's
Good
saying.
Stuart.
It's basically like if this company wants to be seen as a good member of the community,
Can
they
you
want to
imagine-
build an adult daycare center for adults with special needs.
Can you
implying that they're-
imagine reading that and then being like, that's the guy who wants to sell my house?
I don't understand how it's just me and my friends making fun of him in our group chat and not people publicly clowning him.
I'm going to join the Facebook group.
Good Stuart sounds like a failed Michael Cera project.
I mean, that's the end of the show.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have any more shows.
High Society Radio.
Thank you. Natalie DeChico edits on Instagram, DECICCO_edits. Subscribe to this show on YouTube. Gas Digital Now on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Sign up at gasdigital.com with code NOW.
And follow the Gas Digital accounts at Gas Digital on Instagram and Twitter. Follow on YouTube at Gas Digital Network. I'll be posting them classic clips. You can check them out there. And follow me at That Blind Mike. Follow him at Chris from Brooklyn. I don't think he plugged that, but follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Also, High Society Radio, YouTube channel. Also, home of Notes of a Goon, so check that out. And if you did not hear him earlier, Armored League will be in Long Island City soon, so go to the Armored League to find those dates.
Use code Gas Digital.
Yes.
Ooh.
You think I'm upset about On the Gate? I don't want to talk about Diddy for 4 to 5 minutes.
4 to 5 or 45?
4 to 5.